Alright, gonna open some Trouble with Tribbles, which I have never opened before. Recently bought some of these boxes for nostalgia's sake. They're really cheap. This is $8, $10 total with shipping. Didn't think this set would be exciting to open. It's got a freaking giant Tribble on it, but I looked up the card list and there's quite a bit of interesting characters and ships, so seems like it'll be worth it. Just opened Mirror Mirror, and that was a really fun set to open. Oh, that's the smell right there. In the transporters. Now, I have no idea how these cards work. Again, if you saw my last video, you heard that there's 2 editions of the game, and this edition is the first edition, and it got way overcomplicated because they kept doing stuff like this and introducing new card types. One Tribble. May report anywhere. Each non-Klingon present is cunning -1. Once every turn may stop 1 personnel present. Random selection. I'm sure you need something special to play this. You can't just drop it. Because that actually would be really good if you could do that. Scan cycle check. Oops. Unless leadership present kills 1 personnel, random selection, and stops all other present. To get past requires 3. I don't know what this is actually called. I don't want to just call it small star. I think of it as, I don't know. It's not an officer. They're like, what's less than an officer? Help me out here. "60-second rule of acquisition. Lineup. Yint. First Minister Shakar. Those are pretty good stats. That's a rare. We'll play the rare guessing game again, where we slowly reveal the faction and then the stats and see if we can guess who it is. Pretty fun game. I used to do it when I was a kid. When you get excited for a Star Wars card, particularly, you'd be looking for Darth Vader. You'd look and you'd see the Imperial symbol, and then you'd see the high, I'll call it casting cost, since most people know Magic. And then you know you've got a Vader. So, in the engine room, this is a tactic card. I've never seen them, but I've been reading about them because I've been learning how to play the game again. I have no idea how to explain this because I still don't fully understand it. Again, you can tell how the game started to get complicated. You used to just be able to damage a ship, and that reduced its stats by an even number. I think it was 555. Now you have whole -35%. So I guess partial stat reduction. That's Breen Disruptor Burst. Assign support personnel. Let's get this in focus. There we go. Storage compartment door. Now there is an ultra rare in this set, McCoy. I have yet to open up an ultra rare yet. So far I've opened 3 or 4 boxes. 4 boxes. I've opened Trouble with Tribbles, Mirror Mirror, a box of 2nd edition, and a handful of these tournament decks that have alternate universe packs. I'm hoping to get an ultra rare eventually. Oh, we missed our rare again. I need to remember. I'll put it in the back next time. I wouldn't have guessed that anyways. Arnie Darvin. Old style Klingons, I guess. Sherman's Peak. Reginald. 100 Tribbles. Let me get this rare out over here. Where's the... Here we go. Cardassian-Bajoran Treaty. Let's put the... Should be right there. Oops. Lamb. Suicidal Attack. Six of 13. Oh, I'm glad there's Borg in here. Danderdag. Ameturlox. Paloku. Lieutenant D'Amato. Fowler. Now here's what we'll do. We look at this, so we see we have a rare Romulan. I'll never guess a rare Romulan. I don't know any of the Romulan names. Then you look at the stats. Well, it's a ship. It's a small ship, because it's not got high stats. Oh, that's the stuff. Hopefully that's not an ultra rare, because it has a ding. Starship Constitution. Man, those are some terrible weapons. 1 Tribble. Chula, The Way Home. This is in Mirror Mirror as well. Line support personnel. I've seen this a lot of deck lists. Romulan Bajoran. Live long and prosper. Saves any Vulcan who was just randomly selected to die, or once per turn returns an opponent's personnel who just died to opponent's hand. Draw 1 card for each of its ability icons. Lieutenant Grant. Hero of the Empire. Bok Nor. Homefront. This is also in Mirror Mirror, I believe. Okay, so we have a Cardassian rare. It's another ship. I will not guess another ship. Stolen attack ship. Jemadar attack ship briefly commanded by Loran, upgraded with green weapon technology. Stolen by members of Damar's rebellion, commanded by Kira. Now we just opened, where did I put them? We just opened, the commander of that ship in Mirror Mirror. There's a lot of cards that allow you to, here we go, search for a matching commander or a matching ship. Here we go. Cool. Storage compartment door. This is a starting card that allows you to, I'm assuming that's what starts the Tribbles. It's like a Q's tent or a alternate universe gateway that allows you to play cards that you normally wouldn't be able to. You start with the game. You choose which sort of starting throwaways you want to play based on your deck style. Organian Peace Treaty. It's old style Klingon. Cardassian Bajoran Treaty. Oops. Panel Overload. Danderdag. Another Romulan Bajoran Treaty. Krass. Korax. Tumek. And Rare Dilemma. Rare Dilemmas are always kind of disappointing, but they're better, so. Ferengi Infestation. Opponent may download up to 2 male Ferengi to a facility at this location, or up to 6 if facility is Empok Nor. To get past requires 2 security and cunning greater than 50. So it's a hard dilemma to pass, but and I guess it's a hard dilemma to pass, and if you place this on their location, you can, when they attempt it, you can bring out some Ferengi. That's pretty good. I always like to open packs from the top and not slice them open. I'm weird that way. It's quite hard to do on video, though. I'm not going to put the rare in the back. Classic Type 2 Phaser. Scan Cycle Check. In the Transporters. So I think this means this requires you to be at 100 Tribbles. So there's a bunch of different, you start at 1. Here's 100 Tribbles. Breeds from 10 Tribbles where present. Mission attempt require 2 leadership. If on a planet, prevents scoring of colony points here. So if you have that, you can play this. Chula, The Way Home. Carrot. Mordok. Subspace Transporter. Dominion Battleship. That's the rare. So it's the, what is it? The 4th from the back. We'll remember that from now on, so we can guess based on the stats and the faction. It'll be quite hard with this set, I think. Q-type android. Lieutenant Nagata. Pick this up in a second video.